My name is Kyle Berkshire. I'm the longest hitter in the world and a 3-time world long drive champion. Today, I'm taking on the longest golf course in the world, RainDance National in Windsor, Colorado. I'll be playing from the tour tees, which spin a whopping 8,463 yards. This is the ultimate battle of distance versus distance. All right, on to the second hole, our first 700+ yard hole of the day. This course is no joke. So my goal today is simple. Break par. Feels like a birdie making a par on any of these last couple holes, so. Do I have what it takes? Let's find out. Okie, on to hole 1, 470, believe it or not, it's gonna be a short par 4 today. You can take a 1-iron, aim right at the left edge of that trap on the right. Tight draw is what we're looking for. Should be good. It was right at the edge of that right trap. If it avoided that, we're in perfect shape. Yeah, guys, this is gonna be almost 8,500 yards, so it's a pretty crazy layout. I've played here before, so we'll see what we can do with at least a little bit of course knowledge. See if we can have a good round today. All right, so we got 115. Just to give you guys an idea, that was a 376 yard drive, the 1-iron. I didn't even hit on the range, so ball goes far out here. It's gonna be a fun day. So we got 115, pins right up against us, maybe 10 yards over that trap. The hardest part here is gonna be adjusting to the elevation. So I'm gonna go with the 60-degree here. It's 115, 110 carry is what we want here. So see what we can do. Should grab. I don't think that's too bad. Might be a little long, but these greens are really tough too, believe it or not. So I think we're in the right spot on that green. I remember them rolling at about 11 or so. I think it's gonna be straight and it's gonna really start to tail off halfway through the putt. Yeah, and it's gonna pick up speed. It's quick. Fours aren't bad to start, but that's actually one shot worse than I started last time. All right, on to the second hole, our first 700+ yard hole of the day. As you can see, the tips, they don't let people play back here. The actual first tees up are 50 yards ahead of us. So this is pretty extreme. So I'm taking driver, and I'm gonna go at the right edge of that fairway bunker. It's about 420 there, so we'll see if I stay short of it. Probably one of those traps. It's honestly not a terrible spot. That ball is out there pretty good. Wasn't even a bad tee shot. Just, you got maybe 45 yards window to hit into and you're swinging 148. It's gonna be tough. This is a par 5, so we're still in good shape. So at 267, I'm actually happy with this spot because we dodged the traps. I really thought we were gonna be in the traps, so this gives us a lot more options. There is a little bit of sand under this ball, so I have to be cognizant. I really do need to make sure I stick a ball first, or this could certainly still come out chunky. 267, and basing on how much that first ball rolled out, I'm gonna go with the 9-iron here because I think we're gonna get a first big bounce. And if we're a little short, that's all right. Keep coming. I don't think that's a bad shot at all. It just depends on, it's a little bit right, but it just depends on the bounce. Pretty tight lie, so I need to be pretty dialed in with my vertical swing plane here. Really just try and get into that bowl of that green and give myself a look at a 4. Sit, sit. That bowl should provide a good backstop. It's gonna be a little deep, but should try to come back a little bit. Yeah, not a bad shot. Wow, such a big misread. All right, on to hole 3, 362-yard par 4. This is drivable, well, I guess ironable. So see if we can get a good bounce and roll up here. Let's see, a little left. Shouldn't be too bad though. Just in the high stuff a little bit. So there's two very distinct ways I could hit this shot. I could open the face of a higher lofted club and try to pinch it, or I could shut down the face of a lower lofted club and just kind of, I guess in the same vein, pinch it and just try to get to run out. I'm gonna do that just because I'm more comfortable with that shot. We have 60 yards to the pin. I'm gonna take a 48, try to land just past that cart path and just let it run out onto that green. Didn't quite get it to run through. Another couple yards, that would have been really good. Not the best start, but this is just a really tough course. Okay, on to hole 4, 500, I think it's like 80-yard par 4. You want to take it right at that little yellow spoke out there. And obviously we're gonna just let it rip. Hold that line. I flew those traps through a huge hop, so I think we're all right. We'll see what we got. Not a bad tee shot at all here. We've got 199 to the pin. It's about 8 to 10 yards downhill. A little bit of a headwind, but we're also at elevation. So I'm playing this as about a 165, 168 shot. So I'm gonna take the 48 and choke down just a little bit. Try to get a little control over the speed. And just a little bit right of this pin, it should kick left. And if we can hit a great shot here, we'll have a chance with a birdie. Wrong part of the green, but we're putting. Man, that is, look at that thing roll. Oh, wow. Mine just a 580-yard par 4. All right, get up. Man, that's crazy. Well, I consider that a par. This is a 600-yard hole. So, all right, so this is an even longer par 4. I think it's like 595. My target here is just right at that purple pole, and we're just gonna rip it. All we need is a kick to the left. I think we should be good. I saw a bounce. Should be okay. All right, so not a bad tee shot at all. Just missed the fairway to the left, but this is a very good shot. 227, fly or lie, hook lie, Everything is gonna want this ball to go further, plus the elevation. So I'm taking a 48. Toughest thing about this is just getting the right yardages. So I'm gonna take a 48, aim just left of this pin, play for the center of that green, and really, goal number one, get the right yardage. It's got a great line. Oh my God. That's pretty insane how that's short. I don't know how that's short. All right, so a pretty confusing shot there. I thought that was on the money, but we're like 30 yards short, so hopefully I can figure out my distance soon. So 56, just fly it onto the green, a pace or two, and just let it kick up and try to get it onto that shelf. At least it got up there. That was a really good 4. Feels like a birdie making a par on any of these last couple holes. So on to our first par 3 of the day. You guys can see the monument in the background there. And you see the White House right next to it. It's pretty cool how far you can see away from there. That won't make the cut. All right, hole 6, 190 yards. Pin is right on that back edge. So I'm gonna take a pitching wedge, choke down about an inch, and just try to feed it in from the right and get it on that plateau. That's one. Well, believe it or not, it's actually not. So it is if you are in the play. The ball is technically not in play. So you can actually hit the ball accidentally. Something really weird. So let's say, for example, I was doing some practice swings. This has happened to Zach Johnson at the Masters. And I'll take some practice swings off the tee, and I hit the ball without clear intent to hit it. I can re-tee it at no penalty. But what's crazy is if you take a swing at the ball and you whiff it, but you try to hit it, counts as a stroke. It's all intent. You can look it up. It was like hole 11 or 12 in the Amen corner. Zach Johnson hits off the toe of his drive because he's trying to do some practice swings. He hits the tee marker and it ricochets away. No penalty. Got to re-tee it. See if I got the right yardage. Just cannot figure it out today. Sit. Wow. It's not too bad. Just I thought that would not roll that much. Just caught the lip there. Another really solid up and down. Not really dialed in right now. Like my yardages were dialed in the way they need to be, and that's what's causing issues. Like I'm hitting my lines. It just when you first round at much more altitude, it definitely can cause it to be a little off. So that's kind of what we're fighting right now. On hole 7, just a shade over 600 yards, par 5. 1 iron. Want to go just right to that trap. Could be okay. That actually might be all right. It all depends on the bounce. One place you don't want to go here is right. Okay, so 234 on the cart path. This is not that terrible of a lie. It's a firm lie though, so I gotta really be able to play for that. So the name of this game is pick the ball, pick it cleanly, and just play a little bit right of this pin. Get going. Get up. See if I can roll this in for eagle. That breaks so much. That was a great 4. Just kind of feels like another par, given how long some of these holes are. Okay, so story time. This course was designed by Fred Funk, who, not gonna say he was a short hitter, but for everything he's accomplished, a bit on the shorter side. So I always wonder if there was a small part of him that's like, you know what, these long hitters, I'm gonna give them like an impossibly long golf course, and I'm gonna beat the out of them for 5.5 hours, which I think is awesome. Fred, if that's what you did, I love that. Yeah, shout out to Fred Funk. He coached the University of Maryland golf team and played for them, so I have some ties with him. Always been a good guy. He's not afraid to hold back on his golf course designs, so more power to him. And speaking of, hole 8, 278 yards to the pin. And really the goal here is to get it in the center of the green. I got a 6 iron. As if it wasn't enough, that pin's tucked in the back left corner. Actually wasn't that far off. I mean, anything on the green is absolutely phenomenal. It's almost gonna be impossible to stop it on that shelf, I can tell you that right now. If I can somehow get it on that shelf, that would be a miraculous shot, but really, if I'm just putting, that would be extraordinary. See if it stays on. Nope, that's gone. This is just the worst possible spot you can hit it. It's not gonna make it. Not a bad putt. Just... Somehow that doesn't even feel like a bad double bogey. All right, it's on hole 9, 500-yard par 4. Gonna go the right, that right house right over that roof, the 1 iron. Should be in a good spot. We'll see. A little right. So not that terrible of a spot to be actually. Got 156 to the pin. Got a little bit of a weird lie, so I got to kind of choke up and just focus on getting good contact. And the wind should push us off to the left, so I'm getting right at that pin. Let that wind push it a little to the right. Exactly what I was trying to do was see how that played around the green, but that was a phenomenal putt. Holy crap, that was amazing. That is a great 4. I mean, that is just a crazy pin location. And after a really frustrating front 9, I knew that I needed to step on the gas a little bit on this back 9 if I wanted to have a chance to finish even par better. So as I walked to the 10 tee, I said to myself, time to get moving. All right, so 600-yard par 4. You won't see many of those in the world. My line here is over the right edge of that fairway trap. It's about a 360 carry over that, so that's where we're gonna try to put it. Should give us a good shot in. Should be good, just need to kick a little to the right. Oh yeah, that's perfect. All right, so at 170, fraction into the breeze. Gonna take a 52, choke down just a little bit, because I think it's playing about 150 with the elevation. And try to creep this thing just a little bit over that bunker. What was that? Did you see that ball move to the right? That's a great 3-putt. All right, on to hole 11. Pretty short par 4, 380 something. Just want to hit a 6-iron here, just keep it short of that trap. Leave me about 130 in. This should be perfect. See if we can get it all the way up to that last tier before the trap. Should leave us 130 in. Attack from there. Okay, so that was a perfect shot. Stretched it about as far as we could. Got 114 playing 120 with this elevation. It's probably a 106 shot, 107 shot. 60 degree in hand. It's all about distance control. We'll see. That should spin back to the right, so it's all about the yardage. It looked pretty good. Just a little left to right, we'll see. I'm glad that went in, because that was going fast. All right, we got that shot back from the last hole, so that's not bad at all. All right, so 220. Wind, I feel like the wind's kind of died, but I think it is up there a little bit still. So I'm gonna take a 9-iron. Just gonna go right over that trap in the center of the green. Maybe just try to draw it in a little bit. Can't quite see the ball, but I thought it was a good line. I will take that. Threes are good on this course. All right, so this is the site of the eagle I made. I almost made a 2 in this hole last time I played, so we'll see if we can repeat that. I believe the line here is, there's like a wagon there. Kind of want to go right over that. I believe that's the line. 753 yards, I think, something like that. That is absolutely smoked. That's gonna be deep. All right, so still have 340 yards left. Got the forehand in hand. Play here, I'm gonna play it out to the left and try to have this thing just feed over to the right and just run out. So just gotta discipline myself to aim left of this green. Oh wow, I don't know how that's drawing against that wind. Come on, feed down. It's trying. I don't know, kind of disappeared over that hill, but it's a sensible shot. I don't know how that actually moved to the left. Felt like that had a bit of a fade on it. All right, not a bad leaf here at all. Not quite the 1 foot eagle putt I had last time, but this is still a good shot. Cooler, headwind, definitely plays a big factor. So I got 70 yards left. Land this at about 60, 62, and just let it roll down that slope. It's got some spin. I'll go that way. Man, I thought that would go to the left. That's not a bad shot, but I misread that green. That was a really good 4. Still one shot worse than last time, but 4s are good. Especially in the whole 750 yards. Okay, hole 14, 204 yards, playing 190, more like 180 with the elevation. We do have a bit of a headwind, so I'm gonna take a pitching wedge, just try to funnel it in from the right. It will kick left, so we'll see. Oh yeah. A little long, but not too bad. I got a little excited after that first bounce for a second, but it kicked a little too deep. Step, 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 step. Had to give it a run. Just a push to the fraction, but that's still a great 3. All right, on hole 15, par 4, it's like 540. My line is gonna be the edge of that fence, the right edge of that fence. So I pull left, so it should be okay. Not a terrible spot to be. I'm just gonna let it rip. Should be good, just needs a little kick to the right. That's totally fine if it's into that like little gravel cart path. You just do not want to go right here. All right, not a bad shot here actually. This is a decent place, especially if you're playing away from that water. So at 146, need to carry about 142. There's a bit of a small tree about 15 feet right of the pin. I'm gonna aim at that. Take just a little bit off of a 56. Really, I'm just trying to, for once, get my distance control dialed. Be the right number. Stay. That is a phenomenal shot. Like literally, you can see I was about 2 feet right of that tree I was aiming for. That is a fantastic shot. Had some rocks I had to hit out of. You can see it see it right there. So that was tough to hit through, but that was a great shot. That hurts. All right, on hole 16, 590 par 5. Target is gonna be, it's a group of houses, the left edge of that last house. And let it rip with the driver. Fall 1 inch right. Think we're gonna get away with it. We'll see. I think it will be all right. It's a little early on that one. All right, so there's a little left here, but not in bad shape. 160 is a blind shot, but I want to hit it. The pin is at the left edge of that rock right there. That second rock, that left edge of that. It's going to choke down to 52. Just try to put it on a good line. We'll see. It's not going to be in a bad spot, just not great line. That barrel eye, I just wasn't super comfortable on that shot. Just flared it out the right bit. Just do a little bump and run here, fly about 10 yards. Let's skip up onto the green and see if we can judge it properly. Come on. That was a phenomenal shot. I thought that was going to go in. Cannot believe that broke left. All right, on to 17, 190 to the pin. Playing about 193, 194. The altitude about 180, I would say. I'm gonna take a full 48 and just go right at the pin. Should kick to the right a little bit. Spin back. Can't tell where that went after it landed, but I feel like it had to have spun back. So it's on a good line. That was a good 3. Very interesting green here. I'll just leave it at that. Because I landed my ball, spun back about 40 feet. Landed it past that green. You just can't hold it. It's just so back to front. All right, on to the last hole, hole 18, a little over 600 yards, par 5. Gonna aim it straight at that tree with the 1 iron. And if we can hit there, should be in pretty good shape. Sit. Might be okay. I hit it so bad that it might have stayed short of bad stuff, so. All right, this is a good miss. Got about 320 to the pin. Got a 3-iron hand, just gonna aim a little right. Might be tough to get it there, can get close, but I wanna play this out to the right, so I give myself some margin for error. That should be all right. All right, so 67 left here. Again, just it's all distance control here. I can throw it in that little back spine there and let it spin back. So I'm gonna try to fly right at about 67, 68. Just right at this pin, just let it kind of suck back. Come on, take that. You are absolutely kidding me. Stay up, stay up, stay up. Oh. Woo! Had a few tough ones in this back 9. Well, 1 under on the back 9, and I think we beat our score by 1 last year, so still pretty solid. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Absolute grind. RainDance National is probably one of the, from back these tips, is no doubt one of the 10 toughest courses in the country. Probably a little higher than that. So it was a tough day, but not too bad of a golf. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know where you'd like to see me play next. See you guys later.